Oh yeah, I'm about to get on my U jump. He going. So which episode that y'all on in California? Hit Ant.
Um, Let me know when the stream is on, GC.
It's up.
What's up?
You said one of your friends posted about this.
Is he hidden? Why can't we barely hear it? What the hell? Yo, DC Hitter. Yeah, it's better. Yeah, he does. I'll send it. I'll send it to you. I sent it to you. Well, folk ready up. No, folk hasn't readied up yet.
Okay, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in a very rainy Kansas City, Missouri at venerable Arrowhead Stadium.
It's raining already in August.
Here it is. It's unlike any other sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Rain.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Oh, good footwork on the spin. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Set, 30 base. Recon, 132 fighter.
And to give this time to the tailback. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Check.
On second down, Braxton. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
Set. 10-2 stop. Hey, orbit.
Cardinals.
Locke going to try and throw on third down. He's got his big tight
Please try and bring in the
fan.
lead.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Defensively, you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's
Everybody
what you
else
count
playing
on.
the game.
And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long?
You ain't kicking
They
black
catch
out.
it,
The
you
Patriots,
tackle, they
you
go
playing,
down on
you
the
back
spot.
playing, right?
Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the
Yeah,
catch.
you know.
Now you put the offense in a position where every series
Them the only two teams that kind of like
first down.
slow down a little bit.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We get
What
a
episode
pretty good look into how they plan to play this game.
Which episode
We're
y'all
back.
on?
Safe seems to be the word. Going for it on fourth down. in
Which
that
episode y'all
situation.
on?
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're
Okay.
going for it.
Yeah,
I'm
a lot
on
of
like
people might
season
say
3 on
reckless,
episode 2.
but they got it. 1 for 1 on fourth down here early in the
I
game.
mean season 2, episode 3.
And he stopped immediately there.
Right,
No gain
season
on
2,
the
episode
play. It'll
3.
be second down. This defense, tough to run against. And those linebackers, they'll go side to side up the field, and
Yeah,
there they
this
get
on
for
the
the
night.
game.
So
If you can get
I'm gonna have to watch it all over because my girl
upfield
be
to the
falling
second
asleep and
level
stuff,
to
and
occupy
I just
them,
be, I'm a
they
night
have a
person, you
field
know, I
day
be
just
up.
running to the football and
It be
putting
hard.
ball carries on
She
the
be mad
ground.
as shit sometimes
How
I be
many
in the
yards
zone all
after
night.
contact
My
when they
head says,
wrap
I'm
up
like,
right
wait,
there?
look.
Looking to throw on second down. Locke. It's caught at the 10. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
He come out there murdering
Big
ASAP.
play there. 59 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 24. Now a handoff here to his running back. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track.
Damn, you way behind, bro.
Mahomes to throw on second down. Flushed out right. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd up.
That's caught inside the 20. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. A huge play there for Denver. 65 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Switch. Check four.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Rock it.
Check out 3. 49.
5.
Now they try the right side here. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
3rd down, and they're going to try the jet sweep. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
On first down, Holiday. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
Any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the
Nah, bro, I'm gonna say my guy. I'm gonna say my guys. I'm gonna say my rookie's name. Yeah.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports.
Attack, attack!
Here we go, D. Heel back pocket. Split back pocket. Here I come again. 36, 36. Wide. Get wide. Mike 56. Mike 56. I got you. 56. Mike 56. Right there. 56.
They'll run on 1st down. Holiday. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers.
Holiday starting,
and
Falk?
flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Mike 56. Mike 56.
All day, baby, all day.
Switch.
Pick the edge. Come.
On 2nd down now. Holiday. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs 1st down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. It's picked up by the Broncos.
I mean, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right?
Oh.
The 20-yard line going in, that scoring zone.
Dude, did that guy just pitch it?
A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
On 1st down, Braxton. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later. That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Hey, dude.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike T right here.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
56. Push him back. Push him back.
Here goes 15.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And that's incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go for the 40.
I was gonna start that shit today too, but I haven't yet.
And he's gonna get this inside the 30. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
43! 43!
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. The sack there by Bradley Chubb.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
What's that score looking like?
2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here.
Track field, that nigga hit it. Got a track. He got a team matching that joint. Let's go, hitter.
Check 43. You.
Yellow.
24 is the mic. 2, fellas, let's go. 24 is the mic. Hey, here.
To throw, it's Mahomes. He wants it all for the end zone. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Rookie.
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Locke. This is the tight end Fant. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half, 10-0 our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. After the loss here, 2nd and 12 from the 18.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Mike 10. Mike 10. Here we go, D. Here I come.
Go.
Mike 10. Hey, here we go. 10's a Mike.
Now Locke throwing on 2nd down. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there.
How did he do that?
What guy look like?
How did he do it? I mean, in this type of weather, it's not just catching it, it's seeing it coming towards him. Maybe that's why he ended up having to go wrong.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. You think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead. Not so fast. That pick six really changes the complexion. Probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now. Probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they can get their focus back.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one taken from the 7. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Tens the mic. Tens the mic. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Mike 10. Mike 10. Mike 10. Hey, get in the weight room.
Step.
On third down, block. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
That shit up off the ground.
Yeah.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A new life now following the late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here before the break.
Yeah, pretty nice situation they find themselves in because they're really maybe one completion away from giving their kicker a shot, and that gives them a chance to get some points up on the board.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And Bucker able to put this one through. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Holiday.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. He's going to air one out. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Butker on for the PAT. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10.
That's just the Madden for you, man. Yeah, I had him. That's the cover 4. That's the cover 4.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Broncos.
Nope, I didn't. Nope, it was just a red.
And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like
Boone ain't gonna get on tonight. He don't play any. He play rock. He isn't rock away.
In this game.
I'm gonna follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made. And that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Your boy.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
Actually, Simmons more. Yeah.
On 3rd and long, it's locked. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. They'll run on 1st down. Holiday. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That goes for a Chiefs 1st down, 14 yards.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Mahomes. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
56, Mike, 56, right there. Ready? Come on, 132 fight. Color. Rush in.
Mahomes now to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Big stop, G. Big stop, let's go. 56, Mike 56, right there, 56. Yeah.
Attack! Hey, let's go!
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a short return to the 6-yard line.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Check three, check three, check three. Jim, 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 Jim. Kill, kill, kill.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
Hey, Wahoo!
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. Locke now on 1st down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
I don't care which one we found, to be honest.
Right sideline. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up in that moment of truth to make a play on the football.
To throw again on 2nd down. Locke. Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially when we get deeper in the game.
That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line.
Here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
On 1st down, Locke. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That guy is
The
a
amount of
beast.
sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Another try after the first down sack. Locke under pressure again, and down he goes again.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
Now the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
They'll rifle this one deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. McManus's point after is good, and that will level the playing field at 17 all. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The interception on the last drive proved costly, led to the tying score, so 17 all as they come up on a first down. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to air one out. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw is Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56. I got him. Check 24. Check 24. He's checking. Crash. Shit.
On first down, Holiday. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying out of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They'll keep it on the ground. Holiday. And this carry not as productive. He swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. We're back now in KC. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
25.
They'll run on 3rd down with Falk. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. He's going to look deep down the field. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Showed a good move, but quickly corralled just beyond the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Lock to throw on 2nd down.
It's been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
You can't keep running switch against me. You can only run the same play 1 time. You have to switch up.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Throwing now is Locke. Off the shuffle pass, it is complete. And he's going to come up well shy of the 1st here as the tackle's made right around the 12. They'll get 11, but it'll still...
Is the comp guy the one that says that he's going to go for it all the time?
Standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Fair catch called for, no gimme in these conditions, but he's able to look this one in. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for the next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, the number 4 is coming. You're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Right back to him on first down. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And they give this time to the tailback. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. This quick pass complete to Sutton. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal.
Give me some. Give me some. Here we go.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
6 guys. Check 6 guys. You go tight. You got 61. Matchbox, right. Get him.
They'll keep it on the ground. Holiday able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 3rd down and goal. This Denver defense trying to hold up for one more play. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Go team, Spill. Hey, Haywood.
Block again here on 2nd and 10. That one into the hands of Hamilton. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Lock to throw. Open man here is Hamilton. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Now Locke. And nearly intercepted there. That would have been ball game if he had clinched it and caught it. Instead,
he didn't even hit his hands.
Chance here on 4th down. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, dude.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. Hey, mine's 50, mine's 50. Hey, let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field.
Bravo.
Yo, Mike 50, Mike 50. Here we go, here we go. Here we go. 50's the mark. 50's the mark.
They'll go for it. It's Locke. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And defensively, that might just seal a Week 1 victory. On the NFL scoreboard, 4th quarter now at Soldier Field. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. A win would be their first of the young season. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. And he's got some space here. And he's got this down to the 35. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And he'll give it here to his running back. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Okay.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Chiefs, it was a hard-fought game, and they'll exit 1-0 as they win by a touchdown. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Denver, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis.
Nigga Hamilton a bum, man.
Well, we'll talk to you next
Fuck.
time. So long, everybody.
I can't run with him. I can't run with him. Hamilton. But he was dropping Hamilton. He was dropping shit all game, man. Big plays, he was dropping them. He dropped the wheel route wide open. He dropped the 4th down just now.
Oh yeah, that was a good adjustment though. Thanks, man. I bench Honey Badger, man. I never thought I would do that. Nah, not really. I couldn't run him. Couldn't run. You put the clamps on Amari, man. 21 yards, that ain't gonna get it done. Nah, he was meeting me in the backfield.
He met me in the backfield. Nothing I could do about that. And these niggas was just grabbing me as soon as I got the ball. Yeah. If it wasn't for Ward, I wouldn't have been in this game, man. I missed a few reads. I ain't gonna lie. I missed a few reads. This nigga was sacking the shit out of me.